Welcome back to 18 News Time once again for a weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society, and our guest this week is Linda Davis. And Linda, we have Diamond with us, and Diamond has a really interesting story about him.
This is a Boston Terrier, a Boston, full-blooded Boston Terrier. We don't have the papers, but this is a wonderful dog. This dog is so smart. We taught it to sit in 1 minute. So whoever gets this dog is a smart dog. It's an adorable dog. This dog plays so cute, but it also can be very calm, as you can see, and it'll do anything for a treat. Now, unfortunately, this little darling creature was a neglect and abuse case. We got a call about this dog, and when we went to check it out, it had no fur. It had a yeast infection over its entire body. And this was because it was in an outdoor pen where it was damp. They did not dry out the base of this pen. The base of the pen was always damp, and that's what causes a yeast infection like this. There are many ways a dog can live in a damp, bad environment, such as being in a basement all its life, being in a shed all its life, being in the pen like that all its life. And it gets damp, it never dries out, they don't clean it properly, and therefore the dog gets this yeast infection. It's not contagious, and if treated, it can get totally better. But if not treated, like this little dog was not treated for a long time, first of all, they lose all their hair. It's terribly, terribly itchy. They live a terrible life. And the bad news is it goes internal. It's in their system as well as external, which means they're very sick. And when it gets in their ears, they lose their hearing. It just is a very degenerative disease. It's just a horrible, horrible thing. And you can see that even though he's been treated for 2 weeks now, and he's on his road to recovery and eventually will be a perfectly beautiful Boston Terrier, you can still see the red and the pink under the bit of fur that he is growing now. He is growing his fur back. He's looking good. And what this dog needs now is a home that will just love him and give him a good life for the years that he has left. So this was a neglect case. If you could take this dog and give it a good life and love, what a wonderful thing you're doing for the dog. And don't forget those shirts that say "The dog rescued me," because this is a happy dog, even though all it's been through. This dog is going to bring you happiness and love. And once all this pink stuff heals up and this fur comes in a little better, you're going to have a good looking Boston Terrier, trust me. There's 2 weeks left on the treatment for this yeast infection. If somebody adopts this before the 2 weeks is over, they can either wait until we are finished with the medical attention, or they can adopt it and finish it up on their own at our expense. This is an apartment-sized dog. We've talked about that before, where there's many rentals that allow pets with restrictions. Usually it's a 35 or 30 pound under. And so this is just a perfect little apartment dog. And we don't have trouble with this dog barking. And let me tell you, this dog gets along with children, other dogs, cats. I don't know what more we can offer to the public. This dog is crate trained already. As you know, it lived in a crate. It still goes in a crate readily and happily. And it does not go in its pen, which indicates it's housebroken. And when we take it outside, it goes to the bathroom. It knows exactly why it's out there. And so that's because it's a very smart dog. Even though it has not been trained as a puppy and growing up, it caught on to everything in the 2 weeks it's been with us. It caught on to housebreaking. When it jumps up, we tell it to sit, and it immediately sits. This is a prize. Yeah. This dog's a prize right here, and it'll be a beautiful dog. If you could have seen it 2 weeks ago, you would realize that the treatment is working and that this will be a beautiful dog. Right now it has that pink hue to it, and it looks like it's not right, but believe me, it will soon be right. So come and ask for Diamond. Do you know when this dog came in, it was so pathetic looking that our people that volunteer here wanted to call it Diamond in the Rough. And then after it got all better and looked beautiful, we just call it Diamond. And we feel it's ready for adoption. Everything's under control with this dog, and somebody's going to be lucky. And I wanted to mention that if you ever want to refer to our past shows, Pet of the Week on WJTS TV 18, we have the WJTS TV has many ways to do that. For example, last week we had a show telling you every date that's coming up and maybe you want to go over that again and sit there with your calendar. Maybe you can tell people how can they do that.
I think I will, Linda. Thank you very much. What Linda is referring to, of course, these and other past programs that you're watching and have watched perhaps are available on various ways via the internet. First of all, you can go to our website at WJTS.tv and just scroll through and be able to find past shows. Also, we have a web page, or excuse me, a YouTube page on just simply go to youtube.com and search 18 WJTS TV. So on those pages, whatnot, are easily ways that you can find a lot of our videos and from shows in the past.
That's right. Now, often with dogs and their health, you need a balance. We wouldn't want to have someone take a dog out of a damp basement and then put it into an unprotected situation where the sun is constantly beating on their heads. You have to have a balance in their environment. Just think of yourself. Dogs have the same nervous system and setup that we do. And with the warm weather coming, they need protected from the sun. It's all about the balance.
Okay. Okay, and one thing, Brenda Nycom is leaving us a note here, and thank you, Brenda. T-shirts are also available on the Dubois County Humane Society's website, which is duboiscountyhumane.org, which is, of course, another way where you can find information on Diamond and all the other ants, as far as animals and whatnot, pets that are available on that website to be found here at the Dubois County Humane Society. So, nonetheless, of course, Linda, anything else you want to go through before we wrap things up? Well,
just the fact that dogs need care. They're dependent on us, and they get a lot of medical problems, and we have to take care of those or they suffer.
Okay.
So this little dog is going to be a beauty.
That's right. She is a beauty. All right. Well, I tell you what, I've already kind of give you all the information. Of course, their adoption hours again here on at the Warrenton Road here in Jasper are from 7:30, or excuse me, from 4:30 till 6:30 p.m. 4:30 to 7:30?
Oh, yes.
On Wednesdays?
4:30 to 6:30.
6:30, and of course, $20 the kittens are available too.
We don't want to forget about the cats.
Well, we can never forget about little kitties. Absolutely, $20 kittens. Come check it out, folks. 4:30 to 6:30 on Saturdays, or excuse me, on Wednesdays, 1 till 3 p.m. on Saturdays. So we'll get it all straight away as well. I'm only saying every day, every week, you know. So, yeah. But nonetheless, you think we get it right once. And of course, again, their website, duboiscountyhumane.org. So thanks a lot, Linda, for joining us. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Weather's next.